Morning, everybody. It's day 116, I believe. Everything, I survived last night. Actually, nothing came through. No deer, nothing like that came through. It did get a little windy, though. Not a big deal. Nothing happened. It wasn't like super windy, but it was pretty windy. So it's like 9 o'clock right now. I kind of just laid there for a while in the morning. Slow playing today a little bit because I got to go to that wayside. I get a couple of beagers, and I got to do kind of like whatever the food they have for resupply. I do know that they have blowout patches because, well, at least the other wayside had blowout patches. So if that's the case, I'll get some blowout patches. And I think they had tuna, which I do have a little bit of tuna, but I'll probably get some more tuna. It's going to be kind of a half-ass resupply. So let's turn the trail mode on here. There we go. It's downhill right now. So basically I need to make it another 3.5 days, and that's including today. So I just really need about 3 days or 3 nights of food. So, and there's another wayside after this one, 30 miles away. So I really don't even need that. I can probably just carry. I'll probably just carry three days just in case anyway. But and there's a hotel. I didn't book it yet in Waynesboro, Virginia. And so what's the agenda today? Where am I going today? You know, it's like I've been mulling it back and forth for, I don't know, an hour. There's no good real option. There's a shelter 11 miles away. Too easy. Even though, you know, I have to kind of slow play it today, I think I could still do 15 to 17. So just considering yesterday, but you know, it's normally always dictated by where the water is. That's what normally dictates it. Try to, you know, bounce it off of the distance you want to go as well. So I'm probably going to have to, you know, quote unquote stealth camp tonight. I don't know where. I'm going to try to find a spot. I mean, even last night, it wasn't really even a stealth spot. It was like right off the AT. Like anybody hiking could see me. A couple people came through at like 8:30 at night or whatever with their headlamps on, and they shine their light on my tent. It's like, what, you can't see my camo tent? Oh, man. Or you can see my camo tent? What's going on here? So, you know, a lot of people just like the idea of the word stealth. You know, I'm stealth camped. I'm kind of blah here. It's like nobody knows I'm here. Blah blah blah. You know, and some people like the solitude too. You know, they don't want to be camping near anybody. I kind of like being camped at least somewhat near somebody. Like I said, I mean, because that way I don't have to remain, you know, diligent all night. Like, oh, what's going on? Alert, you know, something trying to eat me. But that goes away, I think, too, eventually, if you do it enough. You know, 116 days. Of course, not all that was on the, you know, not all that was in my tent. But if I was a heavy sleeper, it'd make a big difference. But I'm not, so I still got sleep last night. So a little extra rest this morning. So that's the plan. No real plan. I'm really basically trying to figure out where I'm going to go. I think tonight just makes the most sense to try to find a place that has water, or find some water and then find a spot to camp just after I get water. Because why truck a bunch of water I just, I'm trying not to do that. The good thing is it's cooler out, and so you don't need as much water. I don't even think I go through a liter now in a day. So the cool weather definitely helps for sure. It's supposed to rain today after 2 p.m. It's supposed to be, could be severe scattered thunderstorms, could be blah, blah, blah. Rain. In addition, it's supposed to be freezing, I think, tomorrow. Supposed to get up to 60, and it's supposed to get down to like 37, I think. So, need to get out of these Shenandoah National Park and get back to some normal weather. Of course, I don't know if the rest of the Virginia areas are seeing, cold front or not, but I figure it was just here. I could be wrong. Elevation definitely affects the temperature too, so I'm starting to think about how to protect my water filter as well. It's on the back of my mind, so I might pick up or reuse one I already have. What do you call it? A Ziploc bag. Throw it in there, and then throw that in my puffy or something like that. Puffy pocket. So I think I have an extra cap that I can throw in the water bottle that the filter's on, so we're good there. I need to mark that cap as a clean or as a dirty cap. Yeah, I don't really need to do that because they're actually both dirty caps, so I guess that's fine. Obviously, I'm just kind of thinking through things as I'm talking here, so we're jibber jabbering for 7 freaking minutes. Maybe we'll hang her up here, and we'll see you down the trail. Man, charging my phone, charging my battery, and eating some burgers. Alright, back on trail after about an hour. I was there about an hour at the wayside. So I got my resupply done there. I didn't film it. I probably should have, but it was, if I take the drinks out that I bought, that I just had, it was like $58 for the resupply, which should get me all the way to Waynesboro. And I have a wild card in there because there's another wayside 2 days, not today, not tomorrow, but the next day. So that's a wild card. I may stop in there if it's easy to get to and get a burger. So I had 2 double cheeseburgers. I didn't even know they were double. I didn't really look at the menu. I was just like, oh, burger with this and this on it, okay, give me 2 of those. And they ended up being doubles, and I ate them both. Didn't finish all the fries and chips and whatever else they had, but and I had 2 naked strawberry banana drinks. 500 calories. Let's see here. Weather's starting to get, it's just cold right now. It's like hurting my joints actually. But a little bit of sun coming out here. Basically have my rain jacket on as a windbreaker, and I can stay warm. Saw Alpine in the store. I was heading out, and I saw somebody's bag. He's got the same bag as I got, and it had a thru hiker tag on it. I was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Who's that?" I'm like, I gotta know him, And then I go in and I found Alpine in the store. So that's funny because the last team, Jesus, do you know how to talk, Dave? The last time that I saw Alpine was Fort Montgomery, New York. And he's been ahead of me ever since. And then the Camping Crumbs told me, nope, he's behind you now. I'm like, how did that happen? Must have been that zero I took. No, zero I took. I mean, I thought for sure if I took a zero, he'd be ahead of me. But anyways, he must have took a zero or did a Nero or something. That's the thing. It's like sometimes you pass people, and there's somebody coming up. Yeah, the trail just works weird sometimes, where you'll pass people in the morning because they might be still sleeping, or you pass by a shelter that they're at and you don't know they're there, and it's like, so you think you're ahead of them the whole time, but you're not, or it's weird. Anyways, he's going to the next shelter, which I assume is a little bit further for him than it was for me, because it probably was back maybe a mile or two behind me. Could have been a little bit further, I don't know. So that might be a 15-mile day for him. For me, it would only be like an 11-mile day, which kind of hurts me. Kind of hurts my plan to get where I need to go, but the weather's coming in, should come in today, and so he has a valid point, but I want to be Waynesboro and basically in 3.5 days, so I'm not sure that one's going to work for me. There's no other option really after it either. To find like a spot on the side of the trail or something, and then you got to worry about water. All right, let's see. A little sun peeking through. I'll make a decision when I get to that shelter if I want to just stop there or not. I mean, I can make it's not like it's going to hurt me that bad. It's like, it's only 5 miles or something like that. So, I mean, this problem is I've already, day 1 and day 2, I've already did 13. So I was already hurting myself those days, but all right, I'm gonna hang her up here. Oh yeah, somebody will probably mention it, but I should mention it before they mention it. I was talking about sticking my filter in my puffy, and I'm sure somebody's gonna mention it. You can stick it in your sleeping bag. It's like, well, it's not really an option for me. I got a quilt, number 1. And it's not a closed foot box. It has a hole in the bottom, and I don't want the thing just to fall out in the middle of the night, so it's not an option for me. So that's the reason why the puffy pocket idea in a Ziploc bag is the best idea. All right, hang her up. About 1.8 miles from where I'm gonna try to stay tonight. It's a picnic area. Thunder clouds and whatever. Thunder has moved on. Could still do it, I don't know. The sun's trying to peek out. It rained just a little bit. Trail's just a little bit wet. I didn't even have to put my rain jacket on. Most of the heavy lifting's been done. It's still quite a bit of downhill though. It's like 700 feet down. So So this is a picnic area. I don't normally try to stay in areas like this, but I figure it might be a good option for tonight. I don't know what type of... I think there's bathrooms and stuff there. That might even be a privy. Well, that's the same thing. I don't know. Something else. They didn't have water, but that's fine because I'm carrying a boatload of water right now. I think it'll put my mileage right around 15, 16 today. I need to double check what that'll be. That's the reason why I'm pushing. It's like 450 right now, so I'm just trying to get those extra miles in so I can actually get to town in 3 days. Otherwise, it'd end up being 4. So, I'm hungry. Haven't really had much to eat after I left the wayside, really. I mean, I think all I had was one protein bar. That was it. So, I think I'm going to have another half a protein bar right now, and then I'll finish the protein bar at dinner. So, all right, I'm going to hang her up and get to this picnic area, and I really don't think there's going to be anybody there. So, I just don't, it's not a camping area, but I'm hoping there's grass that I can just set up a tent. So, all right, hang her up. In my tent here, I'll probably take video tomorrow of what my tent's set up. It's in the park, in the picnic area. It's like against like the bushes. It's camo, so maybe nobody will see it. Hung my bear bag as well. Like I said, I'll probably take a video of all this stuff tomorrow. That way you can see it. I didn't see any signs saying you can't camp here. Technically, you're probably not supposed to, but I'm an AT through hiker. They should make an exception. There's no other, there's cars still here. There's nobody here, so they're all hiking or whatever. There is campgrounds in the park, but, this was right around the mileage that I wanted to do. I think today was like a 17.6 day, so it worked out well. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Might only be a 14.5 day tomorrow, because if I go to the next shelter after that or some campground after that, it's like 5,100 elevation gain tomorrow. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I have enough energy for that. So I might just do a 14.5 tomorrow. I don't really want to, though. I really want to go further, but maybe I'll just try for the 5,100, and I don't know. I think it's 21 miles too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, play it by ear. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get this video ready for upload, and we'll see you tomorrow.